get set for the meeting between these two original six foes. Around a check, centered, he scores! Posted it up, he scores! Hooked up, Suzuki,
and here's Pasternak off a feed from Geeky, just outside, and he scores! And he gets number 400 in his career.
Every matchup, high intensity. Bruins Habs next.
Well, it's their first visit to the Bell Center this season. Coach Sturm said that it's his favorite away building to play in. This should make for a great matchup, and we're going to set it all up for you here on Bruins Breakaway Live, presented by Granite City Electric Supply. With Billy and Barry, I'm Sophia, and guys, we're going to pick up where we left off on Thursday, because at the end of Thursday's post-game show, we were talking about what a great rivalry this is, not just because of the history, but brought back to life because both teams are playing very well atop of their division, and both teams coming off losses, so it should be heated as they try to get back.
Yeah, but the rivalry was a good rivalry, and we're hoping that it develops into one, right?
Well, listen, when one team has won, 15 of the last 17?
Yeah.
That kind of changes things.
Yes,
that's
that
where
the Bruins.
Right. That's Boston has been able to do that. Now, Montreal won the last game at the end of last season. We'll see where this goes. But the fact of the matter is both teams are battling for top in the Atlantic, which is great. Not just, by the way, for these two teams, but for the league, too. The league is a better place when Montreal and Boston. In particular, let's be honest, Montreal, Boston, as Barry said, all the original six cities. But to me, if you got to pick a couple, Montreal hasn't been good lately. It's better for the league, Barry, when they're good.
It really is, and I think it's good this rivalry gets going again, too, Billy, because a little different than Toronto. You can drive to Montreal, right? Nice little 5-hour drive, and you're up there, and vice versa. The Montreal fans have always traveled so well. They always make it down here a little bit, and it makes for a great rivalry. And as you have said, it is so imperative for the league to get Montreal to be good again because it's such a great hockey town.
Well, we sent Razor to Ottawa and Montreal.
That's a mistake.
Andrew Raycroft is in Montreal.
Do we know that for sure?
We do, because we have video proof. The greatest work assignment ever. Go get yourself some poutine and then talk about it. So this is Razor.
I'm surprised he got over the border.
There it is. Only $16.50 Canadian?
Classic. Wait.
Wow.
He gets a receipt too, Barry.
Well, he's taking that for expenses. You know that.
He's taken that.
He learned that from Billy, how to get his expenses. Look at.
He looks like a little kid.
So is that his pregame meal?
We'll have to ask him. We're going to bring him in. Razor is obviously at the Bell Center. Razor, we just watched. Look at him smiling still. Oh, my God, that's the biggest smile I've ever seen.
I will guarantee you one thing. He got that right there from a fan. His is long gone.
Is that your second serving, Razor?
I can't count how many times I've had it over the last 5 days up here in Canada. It's a miracle this suit fits me right now.
Well, okay, what did you get? It looked like you got the classic. You can't see us, but we have poutine on our desk right now. I will be trying some while we're talking to you because I know it's done the best over there, but we're going to test how, this looks really good, how it's done over here. What did you get? Do you like just the cheese curds, the gravy, and the fries, or do you go a little extra?
Ooh.
No, I always go classic. I'm a pretty simple guy. I don't want to mess with. You don't mess with a classic. You don't make. You don't need to put too much extra on a poutine. Just keep it real simple. Lots of cheese, though. The more cheese, the better.
Okay.
Now, Razor, I know this is good sometimes for some pregame, but this is the type of dish that must be really good, like around midnight or 1 o'clock when you're getting home or something, bud. Huh?
Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny if some of that was eaten when we got off the plane.
There you go.
In Ottawa a couple nights ago when we landed. Not quite. I can't remember that far.
I'm learning something about maybe how we should do future shows, Barry.
Yeah.
Billy's not talking.
No.
Because he's eating.
Right.
Normally he'd be jumping all over this, so maybe we should have some snacks for every show so you guys can get some words in. What do you think about that?
I think
it's a done deal.
I'll
bring a bunch home.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Ray. And beer. And bring some good Canadian beer. The other thing is, now, This is 2 times
Yeah.
in a row where we've had food on the set.
I know. Things are looking upward.
I mean, seriously.
Was this a staple for you guys we didn't really have this out west, in Western Canada. Was this more for your staple growing up?
It was. Belleville's just right in between Toronto and Montreal, so we have a lot of French flavor. My mom's a boulanger, so poutine was a common theme in the house for sure.
Sorry,
I think you better get ready here to adopt Billy the way he's eating.
Oh, no.
You better bring him home to the family.
Kidding me? This is my second. This is second dinner. This is heaven.
He's like Coop right now.
Yo, this is. I am. Cooper's going to be jealous. This is short rib poutine that we've got here. So a cardiologist's dream. All 3 of us are on speed dial right now to a cardiologist.
Razor, I'm going to let the guys continue their fries, but obviously you're at the Bell Center. I want to ask you one hockey-related question before we let you go. Marco Sturm said yesterday after practice that the Bell Center is the best away building. He said the smell, the sounds, the way the crowd kind of sits on top of you. What are the vibes right now heading into this one and around both teams who are atop of the standings? And then we'll let you go.
Well, yeah, thanks for asking me a hockey question, Soph. I do appreciate that. It can at least talk a little hockey for me tonight rather than eating all these French fries. It's fantastic. And I had never sat in the stands in this building. Of course, I've been on the ice numerous times between playoff games and Saturday night hockey games. But the sightlines are unbelievable. It's like you said, it's so steep. It's a perfect building to watch a hockey game. And then to have these 2 teams battling it out 20 games into the season for first place on Hockey Night in Canada on Saturday night. There's hundreds of Bruins jerseys in the stands. It really doesn't get any better. And I heard you guys talk at the Open. The league and the game is just better when these 2 teams are good and battling each other.
Hey, Razor.
Excuse the full mouth, Razor.
Well, nothing's wrong with the poutine. I need to know, though, what's going on with the Montreal goaltending situation? Montembeault in particular, who's starting tonight, supposed to be the guy. Remember, he was one of the 4 Nations goalies last year, and he has struggled mightily this year. And recently, now Dobish has struggled. But in particular, what have you seen or what do you know of the issues with Montembeault's game?
Yeah, asking around a little bit this morning, there's been a lot of puck luck for him. He's had bad puck luck. It's not, from all accounts, he's not completely off the board or hasn't completely lost it. A lot of tips, a lot of random things going on in front of him. But at the end of the day, he hasn't given up less than 2 goals in his 10 games. He was looking to vie for one of those Team Canada Olympic spots. It looks like his start won't allow him to do that. So he has to get back on track. But again, from all accounts here in Montreal, people are saying it's not too far away. Hopefully for the Bruins, it's a couple more games away.
Hopefully.
Okay, Razor, thank you so much for that. I know you're going to go one-on-one with Morgan Geekie in warm-ups a little later, so we'll check in with you then. We're going to bring it back here in studio, guys. Obviously, we're showing you the game-winning goal. That's Tim Stützle who had the game-winning goal. Ottawa winning 5-3, one of them an empty netter also by Stützle.
This was one of the big mistakes in the third period as the Bruins, as a team, we're talking post-game. We were talking on the set too, Billy, where you kind of shoot yourselves in the foot. Lindholm had the puck under control, waiting for a change. Put the puck in a bad area, and Ottawa was able to capitalize on it. Stützle was the guy. He's got a great set of hands, as we know, very patient. But that followed at 1:06 of that third period where they took a 3-1 lead on a brutal change. The Bruins have got to tighten this thing up.
Yeah, mentally tighten it up. We'll take a look at the momentum swings this season. 3-0, great goals against. And the next day, whoa, nothing pretty there except the one win that they found a way to get. Now you're going 7-1-0. The last game was the first loss in 8 for them. Still a solid 2-7, 5 goals against. They go into Ottawa. I hope I'm wrong. They beat Ottawa already once this year, but Ottawa up there, thankfully they don't have to go back to Ottawa. They're done.
They're done.
You want to talk about, by the way, I'm tangent time, the antithesis of the experience going to Ottawa to that arena and that
downtown
area.
Montreal.
And then downtown Montreal.
Totally different.
It's like The Shining out there, and then, you're too young probably for that.
I remember it.
And then Montreal's vibrant, and it's electric, and it's everything. And as I was talking with Razor about it this morning, and he even said, yeah, there were a couple thousand empty seats too in Ottawa. Like, how's that happening when you've got the Boston Bruins there and a lot of Bruins sweaters
and
ready?
your team's playing well. Ottawa's playing well.
And as I was saying, you got a good team. So back to this, that they got to avoid these streaks.
Yeah, they do. And I think the important thing about that graph, when you look at where they did so poorly for a great length of time, and they talked about it after the last game, was you're giving away too many single points. You know, a lot of those times, that game there was winnable, but at least you could have got a point off the road, and then you show the standings. I'm going to say they've left 3 or 4 points.
I got 3.
Okay, 3 points,
Yep.
you know, and then all of a sudden you throw in the standings, you get to the end of the year, those are 3 points you really want, man.